This story did not explode overnight. It did not begin with a lawsuit filing, a viral headline, or a breaking news alert. It began quietly, years ago, in rooms without witnesses, conversations without recordings, and silence shaped by fear. According to court documents, the allegations against Tyler Perry trace back to 2014 and 2015. At the time, the accuser was an aspiring actor, unknown, replaceable, and trying to survive in an industry that rewards access and punishes resistance. Tyler Perry, on the other hand, was already a giant, a billionaire filmmaker, a studio owner, a gatekeeper with the power to open doors or permanently close them. The lawsuit claims the relationship began professionally. Meetings, conversations, promises of opportunity, the kind of access thousands of actors dream about but never receive. But according to the accuser, that professional dynamic slowly shifted. The lawsuit alleges that private meetings became frequent, boundaries became unclear, and power became pressure. The actor claims that Tyler Perry used his influence to create situations where refusal felt impossible and silence felt necessary. These allegations describe unwanted sexual conduct, repeated over time, not a single misunderstanding or isolated moment. The accuser claims the behavior was intentional, escalating, and deeply distressing. One of the most serious claims in the lawsuit centers on an incident allegedly occurring in 2018. According to the filing, this moment caused lasting emotional and psychological damage the accuser says he still carries today. So why didn't he speak out sooner? The lawsuit answers that question directly. It argues that fear controlled everything. Fear of retaliation, fear of blacklisting, fear of being labeled difficult, ungrateful, or unreliable. Fear of challenging a man whose influence extended across Hollywood studios, television networks, and film distribution. In an industry where careers disappear quietly, the cost of speaking up can feel higher than the cost of staying silent. For years, that silence held. Until December 25, 2025. On that day, the accuser formally filed a lawsuit in California, accusing Tyler Perry of sexual assault and misconduct. The lawsuit seeks $77 million in damages, a figure that reflects not only alleged emotional trauma, but also claimed professional loss and long-term harm. But this case does not target Tyler Perry alone. The lawsuit also names Lionsgate, one of the major studios associated with Perry's films. The accuser alleges that the company was aware of troubling behavior, or at minimum, warning signs, and failed to intervene. If proven, this claim expands the case beyond individual misconduct and into the realm of institutional responsibility. Because this is where Hollywood's deepest questions live. What happens when power concentrates too heavily in one place? Who protects vulnerable actors when success depends on silence? And how many stories never reach a courtroom? This lawsuit gained immediate attention for another reason. It is not the first time Tyler Perry has faced allegations of this nature. A previous accuser came forward with similar claims, which Perry also denied. Through his attorneys, Perry has consistently rejected all accusations, calling them false, opportunistic, and financially motivated. In response to this latest lawsuit, Perry's legal team again issued a firm denial. They insist the allegations are baseless and that the case will not withstand scrutiny. And legally, one fact remains critical. These are allegations. No verdict has been reached. No court has ruled on the claims. Under the law, Tyler Perry is presumed innocent. But legal innocence does not erase the weight of the questions now being asked. If these allegations span nearly a decade, why are they only surfacing now? How many others may have stayed silent for the same reasons? And how long can influence delay accountability? Hollywood has faced this reckoning before. History has shown that power can protect behavior until it doesn't. That silence can last for years until one voice breaks it. And that when it does, the fallout reshapes entire industries. This case now enters that space of uncertainty. What happens next will unfold in courtrooms, legal filings, and sworn testimony. The outcome will determine guilt or innocence. But regardless of the verdict, the conversation has already begun, and it will not stop quietly. Because this lawsuit is no longer just about one filmmaker and one actor. It is about power dynamics. It is about fear. It is about whether success shields accountability or merely delays it. The court will decide the truth. But Hollywood is already being forced to confront itself. And the question remains, when influence is this strong, who truly has a voice? And who pays the price for using it? Your thoughts belong in the comment.